Okay, people. Good morning, good day, good evening. Today, welcome to our next vlog from me, your boy, blogging God, Lester Gale. And the soon started the intro for my blog, right? You know me new at this, so I do my best. And it's a start, but we're gonna talk about financing, how important financing is, and we're gonna talk about not just financing but money, because a lot of people don't understand financing money. Um, there's a lot of levels to money, right? And so first of all, and I'm gonna stick to mostly I'm gonna separate it in a black and white, right? And when I say black and white, I talk about like age anything when a black and white per se, right? Now black people are new to money. Third world countries still don't know what money is. And one of the things is that we're not taught as poor people, as poor black people, as poor Caribbean people, third world country, what money is. Because there's different variations of money, right? Because and value. Because you see, we don't understand, say you can have equity, you can have stock, you can have goods, and you can have fixed assets. So money comes in various forms. It's not just coins and paper notes, right? The thing about us, we're not taught. The first thing in our thing is that from an early age in schools, from like prep school, primary school, early school, we're not taught what money is. If you notice the richer nations, them the from a formative years, early school, especially the private school, them they teach the children from an early age what money is and the functions of money. Two different things: what money is and the functions of money. So we're diving in them two things there. Many things where a black person use money for, that is not the intended purpose of money. It's not just to spend, Money is also empowerment. Money is also security, right? We not reach, as black people, we not reach this yet. That's why we have very few black billionaires or multi-millionaires. Very few. You understand me? It's better than the 40s, right? And there's the next thing too. We're not exposed and teach and taught that in the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, we had a lot of black successful people. A lot. We're just not exposed to it, right? When you check certain places like North Carolina, Detroit, um, many of the southern states, them in the United States, we had a lot of successful black people. You understand me? When I check olden days England, the 18th century, 17th century, early 19th century, we had a lot of successful black people. It's just that say history now promote them there. And the white culture have a great way of preserving them culture. Them record them thing in the books and them push it out there. Them talk about it. Them build monuments, them build libraries, them build university in honor of certain people. Right? The richest man in history, a Mansa Musa, one black man from Mali in Africa. Right? Clearly richer than, rich. No people don't know about that. You understand me? He was so rich that he was trekking to Mecca, right? From Mali to Mecca. And every country he passed through, he built a temple. He built schools. He built roads. This is how rich the man is. You understand me? He have donkeys upon donkeys and camel upon camel I carry gold. Now, the thing is that black people treat money like an enemy. Like I said it again. Black people treat money like an enemy. All right. You get a little money. Say a man start a business, right? Work. You say, you get an idea. Him say, I'm start a business. Him start a business. And him say what him think is profit. You don't really start make a profit in our business until after the first 3 to 5 years. Why am I say that? Now, you see, if you cannot leave the business for 3 months, if you can take away yourself as the owner for 3 months, 90 days, and the business run efficiently without your physical input there, you understand me? You don't start make a profit yet. Your business start run properly yet. Also, if you don't have enough cash, liquid cash, where if say the corona come up, like a pandemic or something come up, right? And you can live, or your business and your staff can survive for at least 6 months, but just the sheer amount of liquid capital where you have, you don't start make a profit yet. You don't start make a profit. So that means you have to consciously stockpile with cash. That is what Chinese people do. Chinese them, and that's why the Chinese eat Chinese them so powerful. The Chinese them cash heavy. And that's important because at the end of the day, cash is king. You understand me? Also, tradition. We have to teach the tradition of money. And we don't do that in the black community. Right? There's not a routine and a culture in the ghetto them or the poor community them to teach saving. That's the poor people not saving now. There's not a culture in teaching saving from school level, church level, and home level, community level. There's not a outpouring of knowledge, of information towards younger people. Say, yo, save. Not only that too, saving together. Many couples don't save together. Is one person at the main breadwinner, and him a supplier, she a supply the relationship. Right? Which it should not be like that. It should be a partnership. No matter how much one person earn far more, right? We have a partnership of saving, right? Now, many Jamaican and black businessmen, them are run a business people, them are run a business. And at the first 2 years or so, them start make a profit. What them think is a profit. What first thing them do? Them buy a house or build a house in a one rich neighborhood. Guess what? And then buy a car. So them start buy jewelry, them start buy Rolex. Now, you have to understand something. And that's why people feel money management, have a money manager, I got money management classes. Understand what appreciates and what depreciates. Because you can buy a Rolex, but which Rolex you buy? Because most Rolex, once you click it and you start tick, the value of it start depreciate by 5,000 US dollar. So if the Rolex costs say $15,000 for example, the moment you start tick, $3,000 to $5,000 that depreciate. But you have the presidential Rolex and this other Rolex, I can't remember the other name, where it hold it value. So if you know what to invest in, right? I have a brother named Mafia. Mafia teach me a lot of things. Mafia sell CD and DVD, bootleg. Mafia buy a lot of equipment and buy a lot of things that him can turn into easy cash. Him always say to me, say, yo, Chippy, I'm buy it, call me Chippy. Buy speaker, buy amps, buy this, buy that. And he will buy some things and have them. And somebody him use them, but somebody him have them. I say, you buy all them something here. Enough time him want money for do something. And him can easily transfer this fixed asset into cash readily. You understand me? That's a part of saving too. That's a part of investment too. You understand me? A lot of wealthy people invest in art. When you look at enough billionaires, a great part of them catalog is art, and then a great part of the catalog is stock, shares, stocks, bonds, and everything there. We in Jamaica just to get used to the middle class and the lower class just to get used to buying stocks and bonds and everything. Because we never understand it. Because financial news come on evening news regular, but we never pay attention to it because guess what? They might use terminologies we have never heard before in a school. Never heard before. Not even accounting. Because enough time we hear some terminology on financial news, but we never hear the accounting. We may do accounts. Or we may do principle of business. Right? So we're not taught money. We're not taught the history of money. We're not taught the use and the functions and what is money. And that's important. Now, one of the things where Warren Buffett is one of the richest men in the world. He own Pepsi Cola, he own Wolper Company, Gillette, Wolper Company he own, right? Is that him say a lot of people don't get rich because their mindset is that they want to get rich quick. And him say you can get rich and very rich, or you can take a long time. And long time is relative. You can do it over a slow period of time, but you're stockpiled, but you steadily go up. So, cause like Warren Buffett don't live in a big palace or a big mansion. No, he live in a very humble home. So him overhead expense at home is very low. Him give advice to LeBron James, the basketball player. LeBron James have one office and him have this, him have that, him have all kind of people that work for him. And him and LeBron James have dinner one night. And him say more some financial advice for him, LeBron James pick him brain. So him say, LeBron, you have a business manager? Him say, yeah. This Jewish guy, him say, you have an office? Him say, yeah. And him have all these things where him pay rent for. Right? Him have him business, him have him brand and thing a go on. And him say, how big is your house? And LeBron might say, boy, 50,000 square feet. Him say, how much room you stay in now? He say, what do you mean? He say, how much room when you go home? How much room you stay in? Him say, a bedroom are like the living room. Him say, so the other rest of space, thousands of square feet. Where you use it though? Nothing. Him say, look here. You have friends around you who smart, who capable for do the job with them other people that do. Him say, look here. Empower your friend them. Hire your friend them. Right? Empower them. Send them back to school. Give them courses for do whatever. Hire them people. Because them people that are loyal to you. The other people that you have a hire, them don't know you, them not a history of you. So them work ethic in your brand in a you is different than somebody who grew up with you or loyal to you. Two, him say, why you have an office? Why you have two offices? Why you have wares? Why you have this? Why you have so much? There's a big house. Convert some of your space in your house into an office. So you save, say Lebanon that pay $5,000 a month for rent. You save that $5,000 there. That $5,000 can go in an equity for the business. And these are some of the things that we don't know about money, right? Because saving money is not always you put money in a bank, but is where you reduce expenses. And you can transfer that expense now into something more investable for the future. So these are some of the things we need to know, right? Like for me, I save small notes. 50, 10, 22, 3, it adds up. I'm going to do it on a consistent basis, right? So some have like, I'm living in Europe. So some have like $50 a week. The minimum of €50 a week. So me not go under €50 a week. So make sure, so when I get paid, I put on €50. So during the course of the week now, if I buy things, spend things, whatever, come on, try to drop, me not try to use my card a lot, I try to draw money. And me use that now, the money, and buy whatever. So me try to use the biggest number. So if me have $50, $20, if the item costs €2, may I spend the €50 for buy something for cost €2 or €3. So I get a multiple of small notes. I'm going to put them there in a piggy bank. You understand me? And I tell you, say it helps. So people don't point to say, boy, if I save 10 cents or 20 cents or this and that, it adds up. Experiment. I may charge everybody for do this. Get one of the big water bottle them. You know the water cooler, water bottle them. Right? And just fill that with 10 cents and 20 cents and 5 cents and 50 cents. That's that. And $1. Right? If you have a $1 coin, whichever country there, just fill them there. You understand me? Or $20 coin or whatever. Depends on the country you're there. And that's just do it for 1 full year. And at the end of the year, the 31st of December, you pour it out and check how much money you have. And say, yo, if me never do this, and just imagine, say, all right, you know what? I'm going to save this. I have a 3-year plan where I'm going to try to follow up as much of them back for the next 3 years. Enough relationship, enough couples don't have a 3-year plan, 3-year financial saving plan, or a 5-year financial saving plan. Right? So we don't come together as a unit, as a community, as a race, and teach each other saving and investment tips. This is something we need to do. Go out by your own. We have computer, we have iPhone, we have smartphones, we have Android phones. Do the research. Don't just look for postings on Facebook. Don't just look for mix up or laughs or whatever. Use the same device to educate yourself and empower yourself. Right? There's many things out there where you can get on YouTube for free. Many information you can get for free. You understand me? I empower people now in the US, Canada, France, anyone there. Buy stock. Buy shares, buy stock. Go ask your bank, ask your credit union, whatever. which stock can buy, which stock this, that. Look on the stock them. You can go on the stock market in whichever country you're there and buy stock. Stock can't spoil. Stock will depreciate, but it will also appreciate. You see, after carry one go subside, now for the stock them when now sell for big money now, we are going very poorly, are going to rise. Right? And you know, you see, a good idea for buy stock, you know, companies where you like. So you like Coca-Cola. So like women who use certain particular razor like Gillette. So normal things where you use around the house, you look for the company and look for them company upon the stock market and buy stock in it. Because guess what now? Remember saying no, if you like the product here, say you like Tampon or you like Libres or you like Colgate or whatever. You understand me? You like Donna Karan or Gucci or whatever. Buy stock in a Gucci. Because if you like Gucci and you spend 2,000-3,000 US on Gucci, tons of other women are spend that too, so the company have value. So instead of I just buy it like this, buy stock in it too. So at least you know, say, me buy a Gucci, me invest in my own stock, me invest in my own future. Because Gucci stock and Louis Vuitton stock and Colgate and Libres and all of the, because sometimes we don't look on them thing there, you know. Simple things that we buy daily, right? Thousands and millions of other people buy the same product daily. And that these companies are mega billion-dollar companies. If we buy the stock and invest in the stock in these companies, we're going to clear. Can't say me never teach you nothing. Blogging God. Peace. One love. Remember, like, subscribe, share.